tell you something about manifesting destiny. Every time you delay, someone pays the price. Every single time you delay. The nation of Israel was to spend only 400 years in captivity, but one man's training, because of the delay in that training, 30 years were added to their captivity. And so I'd like to share with you very briefly, standing in faith and partnership with your leaders, I want to share with you the keys to influencing a generation. We're talking about the manifestation of the glory of God. If we want to see continuity to what God is already doing, first in RCCG and then across the body of Christ, merely wishing and hoping that things would continue this way will never happen that way. There has to be an intentional approach to continuity. There is a key, and I want to share with you that key. Our fathers, you see, held on to certain principles and certain ordinances that kept them thus far, and we cannot afford to lose the keys that help God to do mighty things with them. How can a man rise? How can a people rise from their lowly estate and consistently be elevated by God to a point today that they become global voices across the earth? I share with you this key, and if you pay attention to what I'm teaching you, believe me, number one, you will never be small. Number two, you will do so much for the kingdom within your lifetime. Are we best? The first key, if you want to influence your generation, this applies to all ages, all races, regardless gender, regardless territory. Key number one, you must have a genuine encounter with the God of the Bible. Please write it down. The first key to influencing a generation, the first key to manifesting destiny, more than education, more than secular enlightenment, you must have an encounter with the God of the Bible. Daniel chapter 11 and verse 32, the B part, I'll quote it quickly for time. It says, but the people that do know their God, they shall be strong and they shall do exploits.